The idea that Americans aren't buying sedans anymore is frankly false. While even a quick glance at the trend lines will tell you that SUVs and crossovers are still surging in popularity, it's unwise to go further and extrapolate that the midsize sedan is dead. So in today's video, we will compare the 2021 Honda Accord with the Acura TLX, from their exterior and interior design to technology, safety tech features, and engines, to give you a clearer image on which one you should get. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Starting with the Acura, the new TLX is Acura's best sedan design execution in quite a long time. While the company's older TL and TSX models were quite okay in their own rights, none of them were head-turners, but this latest TLX definitely is. Based on the 2019 Type S concept, the TLX boasts a fair amount of attitude with a fast roofline, slim dual-eye headlight treatment, a hunkered stance, and sizable rear haunches. Compared to the outgoing model, it's 3 inches longer, 2 inches wider, and half an inch lower. The Accord's more fashionable looks show that Honda designers understand that a solidly left-brain approach doesn't cut it anymore. A 2.1-inch longer wheelbase on a vehicle that's actually 0.3 inches shorter overall allows for a tighter front and rear overhangs and makes the new car look considerably longer than before. The slimmer LED headlights and wider grille don't really move the needle one way or another, although the Accord's new Sonic Grey Paints option, which debuted on the Civic, is a stunner. Heading into the Acura's cabin, and you plop into extremely comfortable and supportive front bucket seats, independent on the trim level, covered with soft Milano leather and suede inserts. These seats offer plenty of adjustability, allowing you to find the perfect position behind the thick-rimmed steering wheel. While some might find the TLX's dash layout busy, I prefer the tiered design and its clearly marked physical buttons to screens or haptic sliders. High marks also go to the quality materials that make up all major portions of the cabin. The dash and door panels feature large swaths of leather-wrapped and contrast-stitched areas, brushed aluminum trim, and piano black bits. There is also a serviceable amount of space in front, and there is enough legroom for adults in back, though taller folks might like a little more headroom. For cargo, a trunk with 13.5 cubic feet of space is ready to swallow lots of goods. As for the Accord's cabin, paradoxically, it is both a return to simplicity that was once a Honda hallmark and a leap forward in sophistication. A pleasingly minimalist instrument cluster greets the driver with clearly marked speedometer and tachometer gauges. Material selection and build quality are top-notch, with nicely grained plastics, soft leather, and even convincing faux wood trim. The 3 climate control dials that adjust temperature and fan speed remind us of Audi knobs, both in their design and in the way they satisfyingly click through their motions. The front seats are well padded and enveloping, while rear seat legroom is positively palatial, having benefited from the wheelbase stretch. Stowage space is generous too, with a deep center console, nicely sized cup holders, and a large bin at the base of the center stack with a USB port and a 12-volt outlet. Before we leave the cabins though, we need to talk infotainment. Acura on one hand stuffed the 2021 TLX with its latest and greatest technology features. The novel touchpad works well, mounting a 10.2-inch infotainment display near the driver's sightline, but out of reach. Inputs come by way of a small touchpad right on the center console, whose functions mirror that of the screen. Tap the upper left of the pad to actuate whatever's in that screen position. While it requires an adjustment period, this infotainment system is intuitive and easy to use. On the other hand, every 2021 Accord now comes with an 8-inch touchscreen running Honda's Display Audio multimedia system. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard and can be operated wirelessly. These are small tech upgrades, but thoughtful ones. That said, the Display Audio software really lags behind what Acura has on offer in terms of design and functionality, or even the bigger and high-res display. Across its full portfolio, Honda could really stand to give its infotainment tech a boost. Driver assistant tech, however, is in high supply. Every Accord gets adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, traffic sign recognition, forward collision warning, and automatic high beam headlights. Unfortunately, blind spot monitoring with cross-traffic alerts isn't available on the lower trim levels, and you can only get a heads-up display on the top-end Touring. On a side note, the lane keeping assist and forward collision warnings seem to be overly sensitive, so you might find yourself turning them off more often than not. Acura's safety menu is substantial too, with all TLX models also coming standard with adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning with lane keeping assist, and traffic sign recognition, while things like blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alerts, and front and rear parking sensors can be found on higher trim levels. All the tech that we mentioned this far is good, but what are they like to drive? Well, the Accord's lineup starts with a 192 horsepower turbocharged 1.5-liter 4-cylinder, but our favorite is the 252 horsepower turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder that sits atop the engine pyramid and comes with a 10-speed automatic that shifts with an almost seamless nature. Both engines are smooth operators, but the 2-liter offers a rush of power that can easily spin the front tires in first gear. A hybrid is also available and is powered by a 4-cylinder and 2 electric motors. The Accord's chassis is well sorted and encourages the driver to push the car hard through corners, where it exhibits minimal amount of body roll. The steering is light as befits a car in this class, but it would have been better if it transmitted a little more feedback from the road. The ride is firmly controlled but never harsh, which helps it strike a winning balance between a sports sedan and a practical family car. As for the Acura, the regular TLX comes with a turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that makes 272 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. Front-wheel drive is the standard configuration, but every version can be equipped with the SH all-wheel drive, which shuffles power amongst the wheels to improve agility and traction. Every TLX also features the same 10-speed automatic transmission, but it doesn't seem to hold onto gears or promptly respond to paddle shift inputs during spirited driving sessions. And with a 2-ton curb weight, it only managed to hit 60 miles per hour in 5.9 seconds. That's slower than similar setups in this segment and even less powerful, albeit Honda Accord 2 Turbo is faster. The forthcoming high-performance Type S model looks to rectify this shortcoming as well as the power deficiency. It alone gets the newly developed turbocharged 3-liter V6, which will generate 355 horsepower and 354 pound-feet of torque. So, which one is better? Well, it depends. If the price is of utmost importance, then clearly the Accord is the obvious choice because of its fantastic agility and upmarket feel. But if you can splurge quite a decent amount more cash, then the TLX is the way to go because of its superior infotainment, even a more luxurious interior, and equally engaging drive. So, which one do you prefer? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share the video. Take care and see you in the next one.